YouTube channel. If you guys see that red live button in the top corner, that means you're catching this live. If you do not see that button, then you're watching the replay. And if so, please comment #replay so I know you watched. But come on in, guys. Say hello when you jump on. I love it when you guys engage. All right, let me see if I can get this pulled up here on my iPad, and then we will get started. So who's ready to craft? There's Kathy. Almost always the first person on. How are you, my friend? All right. Y'all just got to bear with me because still kind of new to YouTube. I'm more familiar with Facebook and how all that works. Hi, Darlene and Karen. How are you ladies doing? I hope you all are having a great Sunday. Let me know. Let me know and tell me how's the weather where you guys are at. It's been dreary and yucky raining here in Tennessee, so no fun. I'm good. Was waiting for you to come on. Awesome. I'm sorry I was a little late, guys. I know I said I would come on at 2:30, but y'all, I made the mistake after getting up early this morning, you know, being productive, doing all the adult things. Then I sat down on the couch. And you guys know what happens. As soon as you stop to rest for a minute, then it's hard for you to get up. So I was just sitting there like it was after 2. I had my craft table cleaned off, but I did not have my supplies ready for today's project because one of the things I did earlier today was made another project for a reel that I'm going to post on Facebook this next week. Hi, Leah from Make All the Things With Me. Karen says it's raining here. So it ended up being like a few minutes after 2, and I'm just sitting on the couch. I'm covered up with the blanket, and I'm like, really don't want to get up. So I ended up getting up, and then I had to run in here and scramble and get everything together. I knew what I was going to make today, but I still had to get it all together. It's high in the 40s today, and sun is out. Oh, I wish the sun was out here. I don't like this yucky weather. Just threw the bricks on Facebook. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank y'all for doing that because, like, apparently I can't do 2 different systems at once. Like, I can't. If I'm on Facebook, I feel like it's easier for me to share, but being live on YouTube, I have a hard time, like, sharing it over to Facebook. So thank you for that. All right, let's get started, guys. So I know you all have seen this sign before. And they get them out for like every season. They do something different. This is the fall one. I don't know what the size is. I don't feel like getting all that out, but it's a pretty big mason jar sign, and it's just MDF. Raining here in Michigan. So we're gonna be revamping this. Any guesses of what we're revamping it into? I'm sure y'all know I've been making the same thing like all winter. That's all I've been making. But we're actually going to flip it on the back side and work on that. I just realized we're going to have to get my little thingies to try to pop these staples out. I forgot to do that beforehand. Told y'all I done got lazy. I sat down, and that's what the problem was. I'm pretty proud of myself, though. I had a really productive weekend. I got a lot done. Granted, I'm hurting too, but still, it just makes you feel better. Like, at least for me, it makes me feel better mentally if I have productive days. And honestly, I feel like those days are kind of few and far between. Karen got it. We're making a snowman. Y'all should have known. Love your revamps. Thank you, Kathy. I'm so glad you do. I'm good. How are you guys doing? So we're going to work on the back side. What we're going to do first, I think we'll do, let's tape off the top part, which is obviously going to be the hat. I'm trying to think of like how far I want to go down. Because because I kind of want to do it at an angle. Actually, I know what we're going to do. Yes, it does feel better when you get things done. Yeah, it's a snowman. It's going to be a snowman. I've had a lazy Sunday, did all my stuff yesterday. Hey, nothing wrong with that. So we're actually going to paint, not this entire thing. We're going to paint mostly like the sides here and like the outer edges because we're going to Mod Podge some scrapbook paper on here. Y'all are thinking, wait a minute, you're making a snowman. Shouldn't you be painting it white? Well, this snowman's going to be a little different. It's not going to be a traditional one. My husband, when I told him what I was doing, he's like, okay, Shelby. He's like, whatever you say, whatever you want to do. All right. So we're actually going to use Cashew by Waverly instead of white. So like I said, we're going to go in. We're going to get the sides done because you are going to be able to see that. And then I'm going to paint like just a little bit. See how I'm doing just like a little bit here, which granted, I really don't even think we need to go that far in with the paint. But as a just in case, because the scrapbook paper I'm using is a little bit smaller. It's not one of the bigger pieces, so this is like a just in case it doesn't fully cover. God bless everyone. Thank you. God bless you too. Hi, Lavon. So what have you guys been doing today or this entire weekend? What have you guys been doing? But yeah, I got all the laundry done. Now, put up is that's a totally different thing. That's not the same task. Just in case you guys were wondering. But yeah, I got all the laundry washed and dried. My husband and son put up their laundry earlier, so now I just got to do mine. But I was like, I'd rather craft. Got the dishes done. We actually went out for breakfast this morning. I wanted to go to one of our local restaurants and eat breakfast, but we pulled into the parking lot and there was like no parking spots left. And I'm like, yeah, no. So we ended up just going to Hardee's. All else fails, just go to Hardee's. We did that, came home. Like I said, we did the dishes, laundry. I made another project so I could post the reel on Facebook for you guys. Got a new crafting desk. I did. This is actually my son's old computer desk. It was just one of the little cheap ones from Walmart. You know, ones that cost like 30, 40 bucks. It's just one of those. It's smaller than what I'm used to, which is another reason too why the camera's like closer than it usually is. When I was on the fold-out table. I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of miss the fold-out table. Just because I had way more room. But then at the same time though, what I always did, which stressed myself out, was when I had the fold-out table, because I had so much extra room, I kept it piled full of random junk. And I always had to clean it off. And then I piled it up again and I cleaned it off. So I'm hoping now with this smaller table, I'll learn to like only bring up here what I'm using to craft with and then clean it off. Laundry is in roast is in slow cooker. Oh, I love roast. It's been a minute since I've had that. Oh, you got a new desk. Sorry, Darlene. I read that as I got a new desk. No, you got a new desk. Okay, let's see. What else do we need to do? I think we're done with this. Only chore I have to do today is figure out supper. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Went to church. Awesome. Did laundry. Hubby made supper. What did hubby make? Went to church this morning and coffee with my family. Awesome, awesome. All right, so I think we're done with this part. Okay, so we're actually done. We're actually done with that paint. Let's move it somewhere. Okay, let's get this dried. Then we'll move on to the next step. So as y'all can see, I did not go all the way in the center here with my paint, because typically when I craft with scrapbook paper is thick enough you don't have to worry about seeing through it. Like with napkins, if you're using napkins, yeah, I would paint the entire thing, but we're not crafting with napkins today. Even though it has been a minute since I've done a napkin craft, hasn't it? Maybe that's what I need to do for my next project. Do something with napkins. Now, I will tell you guys, this is not my original idea. Taking this mason jar sign from Dollar Tree and turning it into a snowman. It's not my original idea. Sorry, guys, I'm going to turn this heat back up. Just seems like it wasn't heating up a lot. That's better. That's better. Dry a little bit faster. I love this heat tool so much better than my other one. Okay, I think that's good enough. So we're done with that. What we're going to do next is, while we got the mason jar, y'all know these? Of course y'all do. These are the peel and stick wall tiles from Dollar Tree. We're going to use one of those to make his hat. I wanted something a little different, and I saw another crafter do this. Now, granted, I've seen other crafters like make the hats with like scrapbook paper. I had kind of thought about that too, but then I was digging this one. So just to kind of, because I like all the texture that's in the design of this peel and stick tile. Hi, Regina. How are you? Look for me, all right, Kathy? Y'all know what this is. Y'all know what this is. You know what this is. And y'all know me. You know how much I love Dollar Tree. So up here, again, the top part of our mason jar is going to be the top of his hat. And I'm just trying to figure out where exactly I want the design to be. I kind of like that. Okay. Let's see if Shelby can try to get this even. We're going to try our best. I'm kind of thinking I need to cut it first. Let's see. I don't know, maybe not. Let's trace it. Sorry, y'all, I keep going back and forth. Shelby don't know what she's doing, okay? Y'all know this. Y'all know this. All right, so let's try to center it. Let's get my marker. Let's trace it out. And then we're also going to, that does look pretty straight or pretty even. We're also going to make the brim of his hat, and we're going to add this peel and stick wall tile to it. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out what design I wanted on here, or what part of the tile, basically. Okay. So we're just using our sign as our template to trace around. Okay. Now let's cut that. That looks like one side was a little bit shorter, or I had it a little lower down. I don't know, y'all, maybe it's my imagination, but that really does Yeah, that's gonna get on my nerves. If it's not pretty close to straight, it's gonna get on my nerves. No, I think it's actually the mason jar sign. Yeah, I think that's the sign itself. Okay, we're going with it, guys. We're going with it. So one thing I like to do when I'm like tracing and cutting is I like to cut a little over my line that I drew. Because I'd rather have a little extra, because we can always trim off the extra than to have cut it too short. What's the saying goes? It's like measure twice, cut once. That's basically what my motto is with this kind of stuff. Because I'm not gonna lie, there are a lot of times where I cut it too short and it gets on my nerves. All right, let's try to take the back off. That was not wanting to peel. Okay, so there's that. Which is not even, it's not perfect, but that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna make it work. There you go, I need that piece to get off of there. It's gonna be cute. Okay, so we'll glue that on. So I'm trying to decide if we need to wait and like paint it first, then put it on. Let's cut the piece out for this. So this is one of the wood pieces from Dollar Tree. They just call it craft wood. And this is going to be the brim of our hat. So we're going to take this same tile and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to trace around, which actually this is the exact width of the tile. Like, look at that. It's the perfect size. So, easy enough, easy enough. See, y'all, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this table. It feels too little. I don't have enough room. Oh well, it's just something I got to get used to. Yeah, but my son, he got a new computer desk for Christmas. So that's the reason I got this one. Okay. So we literally just did a line straight across, cut it out. So how many of you guys have crafted with this mason jar sign? And what'd y'all do with it? Did you make it into a snowman? I know some people put like, you know how the Dollar Tree has like the farmhouse calendars? So here's that piece. And, ooh, I kind of like that. We'll do it this way. But they have the farmhouse calendars. And I've seen people glue one of those pages on the mason jars, make it, like a farmhouse sign for their house, if that's what you're into. I know not everybody's into the farmhouse. I'm not really into the farmhouse look. I usually do, like, I might do some crafts like that every so often, but y'all, this glue right here from Dollar Tree is amazing. It was even more amazing when they started selling the bigger bottles of it. Best thing ever. Actually, I think I'm gonna do. So I'm just going to use a combination of the super glue and the hot glue. Just to really make sure that this sticks on here. Of course, as soon as I got to the end, my glue gun runs out of the stick. It's a little bit hot, a little bit hot. But I know some people just use the glue, the hot glue for these, and honestly, it works just fine, guys. But yeah, if y'all could toss those bricks, and if you're new to my channel, all that means is just to share this out. If y'all could share this out for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and glue this one on. Because if we get a little bit of the paint color down here, I'm not worried about it. But the next question is, do we actually need to glue on? Yeah, we need to glue this on and paint it on first before we add the scrapbook paper. But yeah, guys, you could definitely keep with the traditional snowman if that's what you like. You know, like just paint it white and just be done with it. But and sometimes I do that, but like here lately I've just been feeling like, you know, different stuff. Okay. Sorry, I gotta stand up, guys. I'm too short. All right. I'm loving it already, guys. I think this is gonna be a fun snowman, I think. Kind of wonder if we need to keep the brim straight. I kind of like the angled look, but I think for this, I think I might like the straight look better, because y'all will see why. I'll hold it up in just a minute so I can show you guys. Let's just make sure this is good and down first. And then I'm going to try to trim off the extra. There's not a whole lot of extra, but I want to clean this up just a little bit. Just a little bit. I see your vision. Awesome. I'm glad somebody does, because sometimes I can't really see it myself. We're just winging it. I feel like lately that's just been my whole life, has just been winging it. All right, that one piece is like gonna drive me bonkers. I need like the little tiny detailed scissors. Maybe next time I go into the craft store, that's what I need to get. Because yeah, these little things are just not gonna cut it. Where's my X-Acto knife? And I also have a cutting mat too that y'all can see I'm clearly not using. Okay, one last piece here. Okay, it's not perfect, but we're going to paint this because I did kind of cut it a little too short, but that's okay. That is okay. Let's do the mason jar real quick. Do you have an X-Acto knife? That's what I'm using right now. Yeah, and I have a little cutting mat, but I just don't feel like grabbing it. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna paint this too. So well, that piece just did not cut at all. Guess I'm not applying enough pressure. Okay, almost done, guys. One more little section right here. Well, that didn't want to cut either. There we go. That's good enough, guys. Good enough. Okay, now, so here's what I was talking about, that why I want to like keep the brim on the hat straight instead of at an angle, because most of the time when I make snowman hats, I kind of like to tilt the hat like this. But if y'all look with the way I cut the end up cutting the tiles, look, see how it like meets in the middle there? It's like perfect with that diamond shape. So I'm like, yes, we're gonna keep it, we're gonna keep the brim straight. That's like the only reason why I'm doing that. Okay, let's paint these two. And so to continue with kind of our like vintage snowman, rustic snowman, is there such a thing as rustic snowman? Well, if not, it don't matter. That's what we're making. That is what we're making, guys. We're going to take our truffle by Waverly. And just know, guys, you can use regular acrylic paint for any of the stuff that I am painting right now. I just tend to lean more towards chalk paint. That's just more my thing. But when I first started crafting, I did use nothing but acrylic paint. There is now. That's right, Kathy. There is now. Yeah, because when I told my husband about what I was wanting to do, he's like, I was like, it's going to work. Trust me, it's going to work. So we got to make sure, again, guys, we got to get the sides. And don't worry, I always cover up the backs, or technically it was the front of this sign. What I usually do is either take like the brown craft paper or wrapping paper, and I usually cover it up because I don't like dealing with that glitter there. I'm like, I'm not fixing to sand it all off and try to peel back that paper, because this paper is kind of hard to tear off. So I'm like, no, we're not even going to fight with it. We're just going to use the back side, and we're just going to cover up that other side. Or if you wanted to, you could keep this side showing, and you can make a reversible sign. That way you have fall and winter. But if you're like me and you're a really messy painter and you're painting the front but end up getting paint all over the back, that wouldn't work. But you know, it was an idea. And we're going to have to do 2 coats, because typically I notice when I'm painting this tile, I usually have to do 2 coats. Sometimes 3, depending on what color I use. Okay. I don't blame you for putting paper signs easier. Way easier. Way easier. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to paint the sides and the front, because you'll be able to see all of it. And I probably will need to paint like at least part of the way in on this, the brim, because it'll be sticking out from our mason jar snowman, so you will be able to see it. Y'all, I just had an idea. If you're able to like scrape that stuff off from the original sign on the other side. You could make a scarecrow on one side and then do the snowman on the other. How cute would that be? And I know other crafters have shared different tips and tricks on how to like get that paper off easier, but I just honestly don't feel like fiddling with it at all. So that's why I do the craft paper or the wrapping paper. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I will go ahead and tell you guys, and I'll tell them on my Facebook channel too, or Facebook page. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to go live next week because my schedule is going to be kind of busy. But I'm going to try at least once. I'm going to try to go live. But that's one reason I wanted to work on that project for the reel, because I wanted to at least, you know, post a reel. Plus, I'm trying to get better about that anyways, trying to start making more like reels and shorts. I'm still a little intimidated to make shorts on YouTube, but I'll get there eventually, guys. So yeah, y'all can for sure see we're not going with the traditional colors of the snowman, you know, the white and the black. We need to kind of move this over so I can dry both of these at the same time. Plus, y'all will see too, once we start getting our snowman put together, y'all will also see why I chose the colors that I did. That's what I kept trying to explain to my husband. He was like, okay, Shelby, whatever you say. I told him he just has no vision. All right, so I think we're good. We're definitely gonna do a second coat, but let's get this dried. Another crafter showed us how to remove the paper. You score the image, then place a wet paper towel over it and let it sit for a while, and then you'll be able to scrape it up. Yes, that's the way I heard to do it too. Y'all, I ain't got time for that. I'd rather go quicker. But that is actually a really good way. And actually what you could do, if you're like me and you like to revamp Dollar Tree signs, like buy 2 or 3 of these mason jars at one time if you know you're going to craft with them. And go ahead and do it all at once. Like lay them all on your kitchen table or the counter. And go ahead and scrape off all that stuff. Do it all at once. That way when you're ready to craft again, it's already ready to go. Just know, guys, I'm sure y'all have heard this tip before, but if you do dry these tiles on high heat, try not to hold it too close to the tile or it will melt it. Or you can just dry it on low heat, but I'm going for like quicker here. Thanks for sharing that tip. You're welcome. Well, let's say Melissa shared it. I knew there was some way. I couldn't remember exactly all the steps. Yeah, but we're just trying to get this done a little bit faster. And y'all are gonna love the stuff I got to make his face. I had ordered it off of Etsy, and you guys, so cute. Because if y'all are like me and you're not good at freehanding and drawing faces, these are a great option. I'll show those to you in just a minute. Apparently this tile takes forever to dry. Yeah, we need to get this part done. Then we'll Mod Podge our scrapbook paper on. But speaking of which, I forgot to grab the Mod Podge. I feel like I haven't used it in so long, I forgot all about it. Alright guys, I think that's good enough. Let me grab the Mod Podge real quick. Okay. Because we got to put the Mod Podge on before we glue the brim on. Alright, let's do a second coat. I got to cool these down first. Because that wall tile gets like hot. Almost like metal. Let's kind of cool it off a little bit before we put on the second coat. Do y'all feel the wind? Y'all feel the breeze? Okay, that's good enough. Let's do a second coat. Kind of running out of the truffle paint. Yeah, I usually go through all like my neutral colors so fast. I just wish chalk paint wasn't so expensive. Do y'all use chalk paint? Or what do you guys usually use for your craft projects? And if y'all use chalk paint, do you use Waverly? I know people said that Folk Art's a really good chalk paint as well. I've just always used Waverly. I think Folk Art makes acrylic paint too, if I'm not mistaken. Mostly chalk paint, Folk Art. So do you like Folk Art better than Waverly? I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss any spots, or I got like little, I call them little paint boogers. Okay. I think that's good enough. Because we do also have to do one more thing to the hat. Yes, Waverly. Love using Waverly chalk paint. Folk Art was my introduction to chalk paint. I do have some small Waverly. You know, I get kind of mad with the small bottles of Waverly because they're like this big, and it's like that might last you 2 or 3 projects at most. It's like, who are they kidding with that? When you could buy like the smaller bottles of acrylic paint, I think they used to be like 50 cents. Now I don't know, they're like 75 or I don't know. But like still, like, you know what I'm saying? Whereas the small bottles of Waverly are like $4. And it's like, are you kidding me? Sometimes I can find the Waverly chalk paint on sale at Walmart. When I do, I grab them. I must keep missing those days when they put it on sale, because I see people posting all the time about the Waverly chalk paint they found on sale at their Walmart, and I'm like, I never see that. And y'all know I buy paint a lot because I go through a lot of paint. So I'm like, how do I keep missing it? Unless my store just doesn't put them on sale. I don't know. They may not. So I do wish, though, that they would get a more variety of colors. Like, I feel like they don't have a whole lot of colors. Yes, granted, I am more neutral. Like, most of my craft projects are mostly neutral colors. But still, I'm like, I like a pop of color every now and again. More of the little paint boogers. I hate the little paint boogers. They're almost as bad as the glue strings. Okay, almost done, guys. And then I'll show y'all the snowman face I was talking about that I got from Etsy. Y'all are gonna love it. It's the cutest thing, seriously. I saw that when I was scrolling on Etsy a while back, and I was like, yes, I have to have it. Because I'm like, that was made for Shelby, someone who's not good at freehanding. And they ended up being the perfect size for this mason jar. Because I was worried the face might be too small. But no, it ended up being the perfect size. Okay, guys, I think we're good on this. So we can put this paint color up. I bought some small Waverly at Walmart in the US. I have to purchase online mostly. Oh, yeah. But yeah, again, we painted his hat with Truffle by Waverly. So now we're done with that paint color. I'm going to leave this out just in case. So the face. I got it from Simply Stacy Designs. This is just the little thing she sent. See, there's her page name down at the bottom. Simply Stacy Designs. Got it from her Etsy shop. But she does have a Facebook page that's Simply Stacy Designs. So y'all can go check out her Facebook page. I know she does lives too. So here's the eyes. I know y'all can't really see them because they're kind of small. Like, here's the eyes. Here's the carrot nose. And here's the mouth. Isn't that adorable, guys? So we're going to use those as the face of our snowman. Okay, let's get this dried. And then I got one more thing that we're going to add to the hat. Now I'm going to go ahead and do it before we actually glue the hat and stuff on. Adorable, right, Kathy? I saw that and I'm like, oh my gosh. And it comes in a set of 2, guys. So if you go on Etsy, Simply Stacy Designs, it comes in a pack of 2. I got the other one sitting over here. I think it only comes in one size because, yeah, I think it didn't have options for like smaller or bigger sizes, but still, how adorable is that? Perfect for people like me. Sorry for all like the banging and stuff. I know this heat tool is loud. I apologize. I'm just trying to dry it on high so it'll get done faster. This thing is like all twisted up. It's driving me crazy. Okay, there we go. That's better. That's better. But if any of you guys are new to my YouTube channel, I hope you consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you've never checked out my Facebook page, I hope you consider going over there and giving me a follow, because I go live on Facebook as well. And I also do giveaways on my Facebook page. So just an FYI. All right, guys, there we go. Okay, so the last thing I want to do to both of these pieces is I want to, and I kind of, which I could do this. I was just trying to see how much I needed to actually paint on the back here, but I can do that later. It's going to be cute, guys. It's going to be cute. Okay, so since this is a snowman, I wanted it to have a snowy look on his hat. So where's my white? So we're going to go in with Snow White by Waverly, and we're going to distress it with the white. Let me see if I can find my distressing brush in this big box of paint brushes. There it is. I love these brushes here. They are like the perfect distressing brushes. Okay. So we're going to go in with the white, and we're just going to kind of dry brush some of that on to make it look like snow. Because it can't be a snowman without snow on his hat, right? Okay, yeah, that's already cooled down. So what I like to do is dip my paint or my brush in the paint, and then kind of, I like to dab off as much as I can. Like, you see how there's like barely any on here now? And then you just lightly go back and forth. And you can do as little or as much as you want. See? And see how it really brings out the details in this tile? Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. So dip a little in my paint, and then we're going to kind of dab it off. Okay. Then we're just going to lightly go over it, like we're distressing it. My husband says the reason I like to distress all my projects so much is he said it's because I stress all the times, because I stay stressed. And I'm like, you're probably right. That sounds pretty accurate. Oh my gosh, guys, I love it. Love it, love it. Okay, so we're done with that. Okay, and we're actually done with that paint color too. Okay, so now, once again, let's get these dried. Okay, I think that's good. All right, let me clean off my hands real quick, and then we'll get the scrapbook paper. We need to Mod Podge the scrapbook paper on before we put the brim on, because the brim's going to kind of cover up our paper a little bit. Okay, Mod Podge, Mod Podge, Mod Podge, right here. And let me find a brush. This one will work. So are y'all enjoying this project so far? I hope you guys are. Set that over there. Okay, we're going to cover our entire bottom half of our mason jar, or we should say the jar part. With the Mod Podge. We need to put a decent layer on here, especially the edges. Love all the crafts you do. Oh, thank you, Melissa. You're too sweet. I seriously have the best followers or subscribers, aka friends, because I don't really like saying like followers. That just is kind of weird to me. I call you guys my friends. I appreciate you all. I appreciate your support. And just so you guys know, because you might not be familiar on, here on YouTube, but on my Facebook page, I do sell my crafts. I have a photo album that has all of my crafts for sale that I make during all of my lives. So if you want to go over to Facebook, check out that photo album. If you're interested in anything, just comment. But here's the scrapple paper we're using. It's just musical notes, but it's got that vintage look that I'm going for with this snowman. Look, this paper ended up being just big enough, but I got it at Hobby Lobby. That's where I buy all of my scrapbook paper. Yeah, this ended up being just barely big enough for this mason jar. Me too. Oh, y'all are seriously too sweet. And now you can, if you want to really seal in this paper, you can go over the top with more Mod Podge. I'm not going to do that, but just know you can do that. It is okay. It will not hurt it. Okay. Actually, I'm going to leave that out just for a second. Okay. Let's trim off as much as we can. Then we'll go in with our little gator sander. See, y'all, look, when I say it was just barely big enough, like, look, that's all like the extra that we have. Like, that's it. It was literally just big enough. One paper. Isn't that crazy? Oh, we definitely got to put more Mod Podge down there. Okay. But I told y'all I was going for a vintage look with this one. We definitely need more Mod Podge down there. That paper looked bigger, right? It did. And because I knew I wanted to use some kind of musical note or hymnal paper for this project, and I was going through my scrapbook paper because I had actually bought this to make a Christmas craft with, but that didn't happen. So, and I was sitting there looking, and I'm like, is this gonna work? Yes, no, maybe. It's gonna be close. Sorry guys, I'm having to put a little more Mod Podge down here on the edges. Before we go in and sand off the excess. He's going to be such a cute snowman. Thank you. I hope so. I hope so. So again, guys, if you wanted to go over the top and seal it in, you can, but really just for time's sake, I'm not going to. And typically I don't. When I'm doing scrapbook paper, because it's already thick enough. And as long as you're keeping the sign indoors, I don't really worry about sealing on the top. But now, if you were like going to hang this outside, then for sure I would do a top coat with the Mod Podge. Oh, y'all running out of room. Okay. So let's take our gator sander. And I know this is never the fun part, but it's got to get done. I don't know why I was turning it that way. And I apologize about this annoying sound that it makes, but like I said, part of the process, got to get done. So do we have any new folks on here watching? If so, please comment, tell me where you're watching from. Because I always love to know how far my videos get out. I live in Tennessee in the United States. I had just vacuumed back here yesterday, and I'm gonna have to vacuum again. Whew. Only thing I don't like about sanding all that dust, tickles my nose. I love this scrapbook paper. Because it just has that vintage look to it, and I love it. I can't tell what I've already scraped off and what I haven't. I also have really bad lighting here in the craft room. I don't know what to do because I got a lamp over here and I got the ceiling fan up here, but it still feels like the lighting's not that great. Is the lighting okay for you guys? As long as it's okay for you guys and y'all can see what I'm doing, that's all that matters. Almost done, guys. We're reaching the finish line here. We are reaching the finish line. And look at that, guys. Whew. We're done. Shelby's covered in dust, but we're done. I can see. Okay, good, good. Good, Kathy. All right. What do y'all think so far? That just felt like it was coming up, but it's not. Okay, let's try to clean some of this dust off. Now, I think before we glued the brim on, do you guys think we should distress like around the edges? I have vintage photo and I have black ink. Which one do you think would go better? You say yes. While y'all are deciding that, let me grab my ink brush. Because I feel like if we do the distress look, it'll go more with this project. I just don't know which one we need to do. Yes, cute. So do we need to use black ink or the vintage photo? Both of them came from Hobby Lobby, by the way. I kind of want to do the vintage photo, but I'm afraid it's not going to show up. Oh, no, it does show up. I was afraid it would. Oh, yeah, I like the vintage photo. Because it just gives the musical note page, gives it more of an aged look. Can y'all see right there where I distressed missed it. Yeah, vintage. Yep, so the vintage photo. Yeah, I like that one. I just felt like the black would have like blended in too much with the musical notes, if that makes any sense. Because the musical notes are black. Oh yeah, I love this, guys. Yeah, we need to do this part, and you know, before we glue on the face, and the brim of the hat looks good. Thank you, guys. Yeah, throw some hearts up if you're liking our vintage snowman. We do have to paint the face pieces. If I would have got my lazy butt off the couch, I would have done that before the live. That way we wouldn't be here forever. Looks good. Yeah, thank you, guys. Yeah, I am definitely loving this. We'll see what my husband says about it. He's gonna love it because he does it all the time. He's like, he kind of questions, but then it's just because I'm bad at explaining things. But once I show it to him, I know he's gonna love it. He just also likes to tease me too. Just to get a rise out of me. I kind of think that's how all husbands are, though. They just love to try to get a rise out of us. Yeah, I love it. Oh, I think he looks great, guys. He looks great. I bought this square wood box at Dollar Tree yesterday. I'm gonna make a snowman. Yay, Karen, I'm so excited. You got to send me a picture as soon as you're done, okay? I want to see it. Hubbies are always good at picking us. Mine does it daily. Yeah, it's like that. They think that's their job. It's like they have to do it. All right, so let's dry that. I know it's just ink, but still, we need to dry it. Yeah, Karen, I'm so excited now. I can't wait to see your version. And what Karen is talking about, guys, on Facebook Live yesterday, I made... Did I do it yesterday? Was that yesterday? I think so. No, yesterday was the snowflake. Friday night, I made a stackable snowman out of wood pieces from Dollar Tree. So if y'all want to know what that looks like, go check out my Facebook page. Yeah, the day before. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Oh, y'all, he's darling. He's perfect. I love it. We haven't even done his face yet, and he's already perfect. I'm like, we're done. Let's see. What do we need to do? I need my super glue. Yeah, I'm gonna use a combination of super glue and hot glue because this is a wood piece, and I know the base is only MDF, but still. Oh, let's make sure I got this flipped the right way. Because, yeah, it's supposed to be... Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. I was like, wait a minute. Because I would have been so upset if I glued this on backwards. Let's stand up again. Get this centered. Okay, we're gonna hold this down for a second. I love him. All right, I'm just gonna hold it down long enough for that hot glue to set. He is too stinking cute, guys. He's gonna be even more adorable when we add that cute face on him. Look, I love him. He is so great. I think I might have my husband staple from the back because it looks like the wood piece is trying to come up a little bit. So I might have him do that. Oh, thank you, Karen. All right, so that part is done. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for the hearts. Okay, snowman, stay. I need you to stay right there. Please. All right, now let's work on these pieces, his face. And I do have this snowflake that I'm going to paint and add to him. Where is the little tag? This was one of those color your own ornaments from Dollar Tree. Came in a pack of 8. And we're gonna paint it because we want to add it. Yeah, we need to do white. Loving it. Oh, thank you guys. Hi, Tony, my friend. How are you? So we're gonna paint that white. We got his face. Okay, we're gonna paint those. We're gonna paint those. Let's get out our colors. So we're using Snow White. We're using Pumpkin, and we're using ink by Waverly. Why did I have? Hold on, y'all. I'm having a brain fart because I grabbed my Antique Waverly wax and I was trying to figure out why I pulled that out for. Oh, I think maybe I was gonna like distress a little bit on the nose, but I felt like I was gonna use it on something else. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Okay, just in paint. Oh, Tony, what's the matter, my friend? What's the matter? Hope you're gonna be okay. Wait a minute, guys. I feel like I was gonna use the antique wax for something else. I think we were gonna paint the snowman white because we can't do it the antique wax because then it'll blend in with the hat too much. So what was I going to? I really don't know. And I was going to use one of these smaller snowflakes. Maybe that's what I was going to add the wax to. I don't know, guys. And these I got from Hobby Lobby for this year. It was in with their Christmas stuff. Yeah, I was gonna distress a little bit, like make the carrot look like it just came out of the garden, have a little dirt on it. Yeah, I was gonna do that, but I felt like I had pulled it out for another reason too. Because what color was I gonna paint this? So I was gonna use the mini snowflake to see. I was gonna add it to the center of the bigger one. Y'all, I really don't know. Maybe that's what I was going to do. Maybe it was supposed to be on the snowflake or the little snowflake. All right, guys. All right. Let's find some paintbrushes here. Use that one for the eyes. Guess we use that one for the nose. And we need one more for the snowflake. Snowflake. There we go. We use that one. Okay. Then once we get this stuff painted, that should be all the painting we have to do. Look at your paintbrushes. I know. And actually, this isn't even all of them. This is literally the ones I already had, not the ones that my son bought me for Christmas. But I need to go through them because a lot of them are actually broken and like nasty, no good. And a lot of them are ones that I'll never use because they're like the little cheapy ones. But you know, like at Walmart, all they have is like the big variety bag of them. So that's what a lot of those are. And I really just need to go through them. And I will eventually. I was pretty proud of myself though. I got like half of my craft room cleaned up. One half looks really nice. The other half is like boxes and bags everywhere. OMG. Yeah, I definitely got plenty of paintbrushes. But like I said though, it's just there's certain ones that I don't use because they're the cheapy ones or they're broken, and I just have yet to throw them all away. Okay. Let's paint the snowflake, paint the nose, the eyes and mouth, all that fun stuff. And it's funny because I use basically like the same 10 brushes. Really like the same 5 brushes every time. You know how you just have like your favorite ones of like anything? It doesn't have to be just paintbrushes, but I have my favorite paintbrushes and I just don't like any of the rest of them. All right. Sorry guys, my nose is running. It's driving me crazy. But this weather, this time of year, unfortunately, that's part of it. Okay. Ooh, my nose is still running, y'all. I don't know why I grabbed 2 paint brushes for this. I'm painting them both the same color. Duh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stain the little. I think I'm gonna stain the little snowflake, the one I got from Hobby Lobby. It's hard to hold on to these little pieces, y'all. Okay, that one's done. And I think, guys, we may not have to do a second coat on any of this, which is great. We can get this done quicker. Backseat Crafters Quad today. You must have locked the door. Oh no, he's too busy watching one of his animes right now. That's probably the only reason. And honestly, I'm very surprised that he hasn't at least come in here to say hello and to kind of bug me for a minute. But shh, shh, shh. If we say his name too many times, we'll summon him, guys. So do you guys have to work tomorrow? I'm off only because, because I work Monday through Friday. Um, but only because we're going to a football game tomorrow. And it's at 1 o'clock. So that's like right in the middle of my work day. That's the only reason I have off. Because I told y'all my son plays Pee Wee football. And because they won the championship, the prize is they pay for the kids and the coaches to go to one of the bowl games. And so the bowl game is tomorrow. And I'm pretty excited, especially having a Monday off. I only get Wednesday off. Yeah, see, that would have been me if I didn't take tomorrow off. I would only get Wednesday off. My husband goes back to work Thursday. I work 4 days and off 3 weekends. Awesome. You gonna do anything on your weekends? Or are you just gonna kind of chill at home? Yeah, guys, I don't think we're gonna do a second coat on any of these. So let me just double check, make sure I didn't miss any spots. I say that and I see a little bitty spot right there.
What's up for supper tonight, darling?
I don't know. I was kind of thinking that. See, y'all, you said Backseat Crafter and you summoned him. They were talking. They said, "Where's Backseat Crafter? He's so quiet."
It's because I wasn't summoned till now.
See, y'all summoned him. Mm-hmm. I'm just teasing.
Oh boy.
Because see, she said, Melissa said, Backseat Crafter's quiet today. You must have locked the door.
Alright, I had to give my belly some air time. I'm just airing it out.
He's due any day now, guys.
That's right. The brown baby's cooking.
Everybody said, "Uh-oh." And if y'all ever hear me say Backseat Crafter, that's my husband Trent. Or if you hear me say Backseat Crafter Jr., that is my son Albert.
Mm-hmm.
All
What
right.
we doing now?
What
we doing now?
Fixing to stain this.
Why stain it? I'm being truthful. I'm not trying to be annoying.
Because it'll stand out from this. Plus it goes with, don't step on my snowman.
I'm not. I done skipped around it 3 times. It's not my fault you laid it in the middle of the floor. You know what you could have done?
What?
Now it's not in the middle of the floor. You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm just that talented.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take you off my hands anyway. Hey,
can you put these paintbrushes in that basket back there?
You mean paints?
Or the paints.
Yeah. God, that's like you want to put the paintbrushes
Because they're running out of room. There you go. All right. Oh wait, I need the wax, the Antique Waverly wax.
That's it, right?
That's not it. That's not down here.
Truffle.
What? Is it over there? Oh no, it's right here,
Okay, I was about to say, I don't have it.
I had Backseat Crafter thinking he was going crazy. He's like, I don't see it.
Oh, there you got that.
Okay, so we're going to take this little snowflake.
You put this lid on the right way so it won't be freaking leaking. There we go. I'm just going to set them right here and let you put them up. Just that nice.
Just sit right there in the basket. It's literally right there.
Oh, the basket. I thought you had to go in the drawer with them.
No, the basket.
Oh, and your green one's somewhat open.
All right.
You know that, right? This green one's a little bit open here. Still that a little bit.
Now, my husband's closing all my paints, which means next time I try to use them, I won't be able to open them, guys.
Just call me.
But what if you're not here?
Call me anyway. You know you got a phone. We're talking about corn dogs tonight. Or not corn dogs, chili dogs.
Actually, you know what? That does sound pretty good.
Chili dogs it is. I'm going to start cooking.
Oh, so you were hungry already.
Yes, I'm hungry now.
Okay, I'm just taking the baby wipe and just kind of wiping off the wax. You? I know, it's because there was a glue string attached. But see, now it'll stand out.
Why couldn't you do it blue?
I didn't want to do it blue.
You know, like icicle blue, you know? Icy blue.
See, there we go.
See, if you do it blue, it'll stand out there.
Y'all, Backseat Crafter is driving me bonkers.
I don't know how. You drive my nuts all the time.
All right, now we need to, let's see if I can find my...
Now you need to assemble. Now you need to assemble like the Avengers. Right. And to all those in YouTube land, because this is YouTube, right?
Yeah.
All those in YouTube land, have fun, enjoy, live life, and love.
Actually, I don't think I'm gonna do the wax on the nose. I think I might do the
on the nose.
ink.
No, why do anything to the nose? You make it look like it's runny then.
No.
You gonna give the guy a runny nose? That's so mean.
It's gonna look dirty, like it just came out of the carrot patch.
You want a dirty snowman?
I'm going for vintage.
I was always told never use the dirty snow.
You go away.
What? I'm just telling you what I was told.
Where did you get the dryer at, Shelby? I got it off of Amazon.
An amazing place called Amazon.
If you would like for me to see if I can find you the link, just send me a message and just say dryer or heat tool. And then when I get off here, I'll see if I can find the link again. There we go. Yeah, I kind of like that better. See, we didn't do a whole lot, but it makes it go more with our, the rest of our snowman. There we go. Okay. Thank you. No problem. Yeah, just send me a message or else I'll forget and just say heat tool or dryer, and that way I'll know. But I love it. I think I paid like $20-something for it, so it wasn't that bad. But I did also get it on sale too, which still, I think that really, I don't think it's even that expensive in general. All right, guys. So we got, try that. Got our pieces all done. Get those dry. Now we're going to put them on our snowman. And then I want to add a little bit of greenery because y'all know, love my greenery. Especially now, like I've been on a kick with it lately. Everything I make seems to have some kind of greenery on it. Okay. So again, if you guys are just jumping on, here's our vintage looking snowman so far. There's its carrot nose. This is going to go... This is going to go up here like that. I just love this face. I was kind of thinking maybe we should do his eyes wonky. Oh no, I like it. Like that, kind of like he's looking up a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of cute. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to like play around with it, get it centered. Yeah, I think that looks good. What do y'all think? Oh my goodness, adorable, right? Like I just can't with all this cuteness. I just can't. I'm kind of gluing his eyes like a little bit angled, kind of like he's looking up. Probably should have done the eyes a little bit closer together, but yeah, he's too adorable. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to look. Okay, let's get his nose glued on. All these glue strings. Of course, it's like a daily struggle in the crafting world. All these glue strings. I'm going to be very gentle. These pieces are kind of thin. And I've already burned myself like 3 times recently, so I don't particularly want to burn myself again. I just love him. Adorable. Thank you, guys. Yeah, let's glue on the snowflakes real quick. And actually, before we glue the smaller one on, I wanted to show y'all something, which is why I went with kind of this vintage look. I did the brown for his hat, because this is not just any snowman. This is Parson Brown. I had to, guys. I had to. I saw somebody on Facebook recently make a snowman. I don't think they made it out of this like mason jar sign, but they made a snowman and made him a tag that said Parson Brown. And I'm like, as many snowman projects as I've made, I've never made one that said that. And I was like, yes, yes, we have to do that. So that is what we're doing, guys. We are going to make a Parson Brown. But I want the tag to go like up here on the snowflake, and then we're going to add some greenery here on the other side. Yeah, let's get the tag glued on. And I buy my little like tags here. I buy them at either Dollar General or Hobby Lobby. Or honestly, you could just buy craft paper, the brown craft paper from Walmart. Dollar Tree, guys, I mean. And you could literally make your own. But what I do to kind of make it look more, I guess, weathered and stuff is I just crinkle it up in my hands. And then you can add like ink or something around the edges just to really make it look more vintage distressed. Say, what do y'all think? It's Parson Brown, guys. Thank y'all for the hearts. Something else I have done too to my tags to kind of make them look more vintage and stuff is I have taken a lighter, and please like be very safe with this, okay? I have taken a lighter and just like gone around and a little bit around the edges, and that also gives it the vintage look too. Hi, Christy, how are you? Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, how'd you get your
Love it.
comments up like that?
Huh?
How'd you get your comments up like that?
Oh, like you literally take your fingers. See?
Okay. It's back.
See, what do you think?
I like it.
I do too. All right.
Dirty, scruffy snowman.
I love my snowman. You better get out of here with that.
Hey, you know what it reminds me of?
What?
A hobo.
Y'all, tell Baxi Crafter to go away.
What?
All right, now time for the greenery.
You. Hey, you know what the best way to give you go away is?
Hey, actually, while you're in here, do me a favor.
Oh, no. I stay too long.
See if you can. I don't really want to take this all apart, but I need like at least that cut off. And if that don't work, no, go a little bit further down this way. There you go. Thank you. You're so much stronger than I am. So this was just a random pick that like somebody gave me at work. Can I help you?
Mm-hmm.
What?
You know the best way to get me to go away.
What?
Mm.
Love you.
Look at that.
Love him, love it. See, they all love him. They love Parson Brown.
They're talking about me.
You are hilarious.
It's called self-esteem, baby. Self-esteem.
Which I do need to take the white paint though. And like I was gonna make this look more wintry, like just make snow on there. But I can do that later. So I'm gonna take this pick. I also have this one that I got from Walmart.
Come here, I forgot.
And it's so pretty.
One or can or two cans?
I said two.
Okay.
And then I've got some like white berries I want to add. I don't really want to add red berries. I'm just going with more of like the neutral colors and stuff. Like the genie in the bottle. I'm kind of trying to decide how we should do the greenery. Because I also have some bells, some rusty bells I can add to this. Do y'all like it kind of like going down at an angle like this? Or you think maybe we should do it like up here? I don't know, like up here it looks like a cowboy's hat with the feather in it. That's kind of what it looks like to me. Because I also have, let me see, the rusty bells. I got these off of Amazon. Oh no, my pick is coming apart. Because we can add some rusty bells. Yeah, I kind of like that. All right, I was just trying to figure out how I need to glue this on. It's all coming unwrapped. Let's see if I can glue this back together. I just figured it'd be easier. This pick, like it was just a random pick somebody gave me or told me to go through their craft stuff or their decor they had brought to work, and they're like, hey, you're a crafter, see if you can use any of this. And I was like, sure. Yeah, I think I kind of like it like going down at an angle. And then let's see, we can add the bells. I was basically trying to figure out where I need to glue this at. Yeah, I'm just going to add this. I do have some other greenery I thought about adding, but then I was like, I do have some branches, like just some regular tree branch picks. Probably should have grabbed that, but I can add that to it later. All right, let me see if I'm liking... Are y'all liking the greenery before I add any more? Or should we skip the greenery and maybe just make a bow on this side? I'm kind of thinking maybe we should just do a bow because I'm not really feeling the greenery. This is the one time I'm making a project that I'm not really feeling the greenery. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, guys. I think we're going to skip the greenery, save that for something else. And I think we're just going to add a bow, which I do have. I didn't know if I want to do actual ribbon or a fabric bow. Let me show y'all what I got, because I have something that's got those colors in it. Let me show y'all. See, I found this at, oh, and I forgot my bow maker. Hold on. But I found this at Dollar Tree when I went the other day. Look how pretty that is. And it's got the neutral colors that's in this project. So do y'all like that? Which, I mean, technically I feel like he's cute just like this, but I kind of want to add a bow to him. So yeah, let's toss the greenery. Let's see if we can make a bow super quick.
Would you like one or two?
Just one.
Just one. Okay.
Hubby's cooking supper right now. Okay. And then I also have these that I got from Dollar Tree as well, just to kind of break up the pattern here. We can go with some of the solids. But this is soft. This is like thicker material. I'm not sure what this is, but it's different than these are. Okay. Let's cut out, I think I'm gonna do 3. Oh, I grabbed the wrong scissors anyways. I was like, why is it not cutting? That's why. That's what happens when you grab the wrong scissors. We're just gonna make a messy fabric bow, guys. I'm just trying to figure out how wide I want to make these pieces. Let's just see how this bow turns out, because I'm not the best at making bows. Do y'all have something that you're not that great at that you wish you were? If so, comment below and tell me. I'd like to know. All right, I don't know if I'm gonna use the bells. I might put one bell. I got smaller ones. I might put one in the center. In the center of our bow. Okay. I think for now I'm just going to do one of each of the solid colors. Because I did 3 of the pattern one. So we'll see how we like those. Okay. But yeah, this material is so pretty. And look at that, it's got all of our browns and stuff in it. Bows, so you're like me, Christy. Yeah, bows are definitely not my strong suit. And I love making them. You know what I'm kind of thinking maybe we should have done? Is like put the tag in the middle of the bow. Which I could do that. I just hot glued it. I don't know. I think that would just look better because I feel like we need something. We need something in the middle of the bow. I'm basically trying to, if I can twist it. I'm trying to create a bow without tails. Who knows, maybe I should just leave the tails on here. Okay, then next we'll go white. Painting freehand, yeah. Everything y'all are saying is exactly what I struggle with. So I completely understand. All I'm doing is just creating loops, just going back and forth, back and forth. Trying to cut off these extra strings as I go along. That's the one thing I don't like about these messy fabric bows is all the millions of strings. Okay, let's do another one of these. You could honestly leave, you could leave the tails, you know, on here if you want. I'm just trying to make the loops big enough that I don't have any tails because I just don't want tails on this one. And we'll see how this bow turns out. Because who knows, I may end up not liking it. I honestly do better with actual ribbon bows, especially if it's wired ribbon. Messy bows are for sure not my thing. Okay, now let's go in with this one. I think this bow may be too small. I don't know though, the hat's kind of small too, so may end up working out better. Now I'm actually glad I bought this ribbon, or this fabric I meant. I usually get my fabrics at Dollar Tree or Walmart. I can't afford to go to Joann's and Hobby Lobby. They're a little too expensive for me. Yeah, I think it's gonna be kind of cute. Maybe we just do this and just add the bell. I have rusty stars. Should we do rusty bells or rusty bell, or should we do rusty star? I was gonna say, how did we end up with that? Was just the tail. What do y'all think? Comment. Should we do a bell or a star in the center of our bow? If I can get it to cooperate. Time to put Baxi Crafter Genie back in the bottle. He's busy cooking supper right now, so we shouldn't have to worry about him. Because we're almost done. But that was too funny. Yeah, there's a reason why he's got that nickname, Backseat Crafter. It's like a backseat or a passenger driver. not my favorite bow, but actually goes good. I think maybe I would have liked it better if I would have made it a little bit bigger. But then again, I really couldn't because the fabric's kind of short. Because it definitely didn't need to be fluffier. It just, I wish like the loops and stuff were a little bit bigger. Shake it out. What do you guys think? It's a little crazy, but I like it. Okay, I want to add a little bit of glue so the knot won't try to come undone. But yeah, it is kind of cute, I think. Cute bow, cute. So Christy said star. She said we need to put a star in the middle. Okay. Let's see, because I'll have to, because I know I got stars and bells. I got them all different sizes. I ordered them from Amazon. I apparently order everything off Amazon. It's like, why are some of the tails? There we go. Now, should we put... Yeah, I like the bow up top. I was thinking putting it down here with the like same level as the snowflake, but I don't really like that. All right, y'all, before I glue this bow on, let me try to trim off some of these strings because they are everywhere. Okay. That one's just a little bit longer than all the rest of them. There you go. Okay, let's glue this on. Guys, I was like, I lost the back of the bow. I couldn't find where the little knot was. Okay. Oh, it's adorable. Yeah, I definitely like the bow better than the greenery. This is definitely one I feel like did not need it. Okay, so we say star. Let me see. Let me dig out my stars here. So there's a star. Let's look at one of the bells. I don't know. I'm kind of liking the bell. What do you guys think? Okay. There's the bell. And there's the star. Which one are you guys liking? I kind of am liking the bell. I don't know why. That was just kind of speaking to me, I guess. Bell looks cuter. Yeah, let's go with the bell. Because I like the rusty star too, but actually finishing up now.
Really? Perfect timing.
See, I told y'all Bagsy Crafter would be back in here.
Yeah. I had it in the store.
Uh-oh, wow.
We didn't have no hot dogs.
I thought you were going to say hot dog buns.
Oh, we didn't have them either.
That's so funny. We were making chili dogs and didn't have the stuff to make chili dogs.
Well, we didn't have the hot dog ones. We had.
Yeah, he's doing chili dogs, guys. Belle looks cuter.
We had 3 hot dogs and 3 buns left. He wants 2, you want 1. It's like, I didn't want to leave me none. So I go get some.
All right, guys, are y'all ready to see it?
No. Boo.
There he is. There's our Parson Brown snowman. What is with that look, Trent?
Scarecrow.
What? He does not look like a scarecrow. You better go on somewhere, guys.
Hey, no, I'm kidding. Hey, all honesty, I love it.
Oh,
it does look good.
See, I told y'all that's what would happen. He would end up loving it. Cuteness overload. Yes, he is the cutest thing. I love him so much, guys. So thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. You did great. Thank y'all. Y'all are too sweet. Like I said, if you liked what you see, I hope you consider hitting that subscribe button and following me along on my YouTube journey. And thank you guys, so adorable. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do hope y'all enjoyed this project. And I tell everybody on Facebook, I will tell you guys on YouTube as well. If anything I make inspires you guys to make your own version, I would love to see it. And you could send me a picture of it on Facebook Messenger, and I can share it on my craft page over there. Are you still on Facebook? Yes, Christy. Yeah, still got my Facebook page, still go live and all that fun stuff over there. So, you might want to check your notification settings, Christy, because I know Facebook, every time they do an update, they like unfollow you from other pages. Sometimes they did it to me too. So just go to my page, click on the notification settings, and make sure you're set to receive all notifications and not just highlights. But yeah, I hope y'all join me on both social media platforms, YouTube and Facebook. But thank y'all for joining me tonight. I appreciate you all so much. Again, guys, I don't really know what my live schedule is going to be as far as this week. So just check out my Facebook page, because I do try to post my my live schedule over there. So, head on over there, check for that. Let's see, I think that's it, guys. And be on the lookout on my Facebook page sometime this week. I've got a fun little reel, a project that I worked on today, and I'm going to share it sometime this week. So make sure to check that out. I guess until then, yeah, I started a new Facebook page for business, so I will. Okay. Thank you for this DIY. Have a great evening. You too, Christy. So hope y'all have a good rest of your Sunday. I hope y'all have a wonderful day tomorrow, and I will see y'all in my next live. Till then, bye, you guys.